Keeping up with Parker Busby and the rest of the gang on OutDaughtered is no easy task. And although it can be hard for even die-hard fans to tell the quints apart, there are some big differences between the siblings. Here's everything you need to know about Parker in particular. As newborns, the quints needed to stay in the intensive care unit, which meant Danielle Busby wasn't able to stay by their sides all the time. Nevertheless, Danielle quickly learned ways to tell the quints apart, and even started to notice certain personality traits evident in her newborns. As far as Parker was concerned, Danielle described her as being a pretty low-key baby. In a blog post for It's a Buzz World, Danielle wrote a lovely description of baby Parker. "My sweet Parker Kate, so beautiful and peaceful, so chill and precious. She loves to give smiles and loves to be talked to. We all think she is the calm one, the one who will tell Daddy all the secrets about the other girls." At the time, there was of course no way of telling how Parker would end up as she got older, but it doesn't seem like Danielle was too far off. As Parker and her siblings got a little older, Danielle Busby shared some sweet facts about them, and one tidbit is especially adorable. In 2019, Danielle posed 13 questions to each of her daughters, which were mainly about their favorite things. In a blog post for It's a Buzz World, Danielle shared Parker's responses to her questions, detailing that Parker loves to eat her veggies and watch The Lion King. When Danielle asked Parker to name her favorite television show, she responded with OutDaughtered. Danielle went on to explain, though she actually loves OutDaughtered, she calls just regular home footage videos, even ones off her phone, OutDaughtered. So basically, she just likes watching her family on TV. Parker may be pretty reserved on the TLC series, but that doesn't mean she doesn't enjoy watching herself on the small screen. Although they're all girls and have so much in common, Danielle Busby revealed that Parker Kate is pretty much the queen quint when it comes to all things girly. For the quint's 5th birthday, Danielle posted on her It's a Buzz World blog writing, "Parker is the girliest of them all. She loves to dress up and let Blayke do her hair and play makeup." Additionally, Danielle asked Parker what she's best at, and she responded, "Putting mommy's lip gloss on." And when she was asked what she wanted to be when she grew up, she said, quote, "Elsa with a long dress." The first day of school each year is a big milestone in a child's life. Adam and Danielle Busby did a lot of thinking about what classes the girls should be in, and if any should be separated, before they sent the quints off to school. Danielle wrote in her blog, "Parker does not necessarily want to be in a class with her sisters, LOL. But when it comes to new situations or places, she does best with a sibling on her side. So we paired her with Olivia. This would not only benefit Parker, but Olivia too." Danielle explained that Riley and Olivia bicker the most, so it made sense to pair Riley with Ava and Olivia with Parker. For Parker Busby, there's no question which parent she pledges her allegiance to. Not that it's a competition. For the most part, she's a daddy's girl.
I love my daddy.
In fact, Danielle Busby has made it clear on several occasions that Parker favors her father, Adam Busby, and Danielle is only a little jealous. Danielle wrote to Parker in a Mother's Day 2018 blog post on It's a Buzz World, "You have a smile that will light up any room, and though you are a daddy's girl, you are forever my baby." A May 2020 blog post for the quint's 5th birthday confirmed that Parker was still very much a daddy's girl, as Danielle wrote that, quote, "She loves to cuddle, loves to take pictures, and oh yeah, loves her daddy." In one Instagram post featuring Parker smiling sweetly at the camera, Danielle explained that any one-on-one time she gets with Parker is special, writing, "Every once in a while my little baby will choose mommy time over daddy, and it makes my heart jump." Fans of the OutDaughtered kids may be familiar with a certain plot point from the show's 6th season. Specifically, after Parker had a meltdown during a school performance, Adam and Danielle Busby grew concerned for their daughter. It was hard to watch, but important for the parents to do what they believed was best for their daughter.
Man, it just seems like all the girls have taken this huge step forward and Parker's just going the other direction.
Parker was later assessed by an occupational therapist, who revealed that Parker was shy in new situations. She also provided Parker's parents some tips on helping their daughter work through her discomfort. As OutDaughtered fans have seen, Parker Busby has dealt with a lot of stress over the course of her young life. However, Parker has gotten better at navigating through new situations and has even started to come out of her shell. In an It's a Buzz World blog post in honor of the quint's 5th birthday, Danielle Busby gave a highly anticipated update on Miss Parker Kate, writing, "This girl will light up a room with her smile. She has grown so much confidence this past year. and we are so proud of her. She is a perfectionist and very detail-oriented. Being on the shyer side might just be part of what makes Parker Parker. But fans noticed how she was getting bolder and bolder in an Instagram post Adam Busby shared in August 2019, so she might just be coming out of her shell. Though Parker Busby may be more reserved than her sisters, that doesn't mean she will just fade away into the background. In actuality, Parker Kate may be more of a leader than a follower. At least that's what her mom thinks. As Parker has gotten older, it's become apparent that she possesses some of the qualities that make her an exceptional leader. In a 2018 blog post for It's a Buzz World, Danielle Busby explained, "Parker has been making me realize that maybe hitting the age of 3 is going to be worse than the terrible 2s. All of a sudden, she is the rough, pretty girl. She still holds her sweet, shy, innocent side, but she is a leader of the bunch and definitely ruling the girls." It turns out Parker's propensity for strong leadership may lead her into a future career in camera work or producing. In a video for It's a Buzz World, Parker can be seen taking charge of recording footage for her family.
She's gonna be a producer one day. Yeah.
Parker Busby has a lot going for her. She has 5 sisters who love her, parents who adore her, and a whole nation of fans who enjoy watching her grow up. And of course, she's so stinkin' adorable. However, one of Parker's qualities might just be a bit frustrating to her parents. As the youngest Busby, Quint, who is often described as having the sweetest little grin, is also perhaps the most stubborn. In a Mother's Day post on her It's a Buzz World blog, Danielle Busby wrote sweet messages to all of her daughters, and when she got to Parker, she couldn't help but poke some fun at the fact that she saw some of herself in her daughter. She wrote, "Parker taught me that there really is someone out there more stubborn than me. LOL. Obviously, since Danielle sees herself as stubborn, she's well equipped to handle her daughter's strong-willed tendencies." Parker Busby has lived her entire life surrounded by other girls. With 5 sisters, Parker has her pick of besties, but it seems as though the youngest Quint looks up to her oldest sister most of the time. Blayke Busby was 4 years old when the Quints were born, but as her younger sisters have gotten older, they've all bonded and learned to play together. As far as Parker Kate is concerned though, Blayke is basically her role model. Danielle Busby has shared multiple photos of little Parker dressed up in her big sister's clothes. In one 2017 post, she revealed that Parker, quote, "loves her sissy's jackets and sparkler boots." Parker didn't lose interest in her older sister's wardrobe as she got older. Danielle captioned a 2019 photo of Parker, "This girl loves going into Blayke's room. She snuck into Blayke's closet and came down completely dressed in Blayke's clothes, dress, leggings, and shoes." Children are naturally curious. When they try a bite of an unfamiliar food or visit somewhere they've never been before, chances are they'll have some questions. That's normal for young kids, of course, but Parker Busby takes curiosity to new heights. For Parker's 2nd birthday, Danielle Busby wrote a little bit about her youngest child on her It's a Buzz World blog back in 2017 and emphasized Parker's analytical nature. Danielle wrote, "She is so interested in everything. She always asks, 'What's that, Mommy?' And you better answer her because she will just get louder and louder repeating the question." Even a year later, Parker's curiosity hadn't gone anywhere. For her 3rd birthday, Danielle wrote, "She observes and wants to know everything. What's that?" is what Parker says all the time. Parker Busby has an impressive investigative spirit, that's for sure. Parker Busby may be a bit shyer than her sisters and is certainly not naturally outgoing, but her observant behavior has come in handy. As it happens, she's very intelligent. In fact, in a 2018 episode of OutDaughtered, it was revealed that Parker isn't just smart, she has a lot of potential. She, along with her sister Riley, actually moved up and out of the class the other Quints were in. To her parents' surprise, her teachers said that both girls were ready to move up and cited their verbalization and even bossiness as signals that they needed more of a challenge. Danielle was surprised but agreed that it made sense.
Parker, though she might be a little bit quiet, is always first to still figure things out and understand it.
While you might mistake Parker's reserved nature for meekness, the Quint isn't afraid to speak her mind. Adam and Danielle Busby's youngest daughter actually tends to be the one with the biggest attitude, not that they're complaining. In fact, Danielle even wrote that little Parker might just be the sassiest of the bunch, with an attitude only matched by Danielle herself. Danielle wrote of Parker Kate on her It's a Buzz World blog, She is very stern and strong-willed, but also very anxious and nervous in new places. Nothing phases her, as she is a lot like her mama, with her whatever face or the so-what face. Danielle further remarked that Parker reminds her of herself and was nervous about what that would mean as she became a teenager. While we're sure the other quints probably have their sassy moments too, Parker definitely seems to take the cake in the sassy department. As the Busby quints have gotten older and more mature, Adam and Danielle Busby have been lucky enough to see how each quint has developed their own unique personality. Even when the quints were babies and just starting to walk and talk, their parents noticed some interesting differences between their daughters. Specifically, the Busby parents realized that Parker was particularly athletic, even for a little one.
Parker is she's like the sporty spice, you know? She can climb on things and just do stuff so much quicker than the other ones.
Additionally, a video from TLC declared that she is indeed the sporty quint. And who knows? Maybe when Parker gets older, she'll be the star of her school's basketball team or hold a track record. We'll just have to wait and find out. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite reality TV families are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.